Hello everyone. So today I will discuss the sprint running performance on plyometric training. So this study focused on how an 8-week plyometric training program affected sprint running performances in boys aged 9 to 12 years old. So this study mainly wanted to know if plyometric training could help young athletes run faster. So plyometric training includes explosive exercises such as jumping and hopping that help improve speed, power, and agility. So, introduction. The researchers explained that sprinting is an important skill in many sports, especially for young athletes. So, as children grow older, their height, body mass, muscle strength, and coordination also improve. Because of this, their sprinting ability becomes better. So, this study also explained that sprint velocity or running speed depends on two important factors, which is step frequency. So, this means how fast the feet move while running. So, next is step length. So, this refers to the distance covered in each step. So, the researchers stated that the previous studies found that faster sprinting is usually connected to longer step length. Because of this, they wanted to examine if plyometric training could improve their sprint performance by improving step length and running mechanics. So now, materials and methods. This study involves 20 boys aged 9 to 12 years old. So, the participants were divided into two groups, which is plyometric training group and control group. So, the plyometric training group or PTG had 9 participants. They performed additional plyometric training once per week for 8 weeks. So next, the control group or CG has 11 participants. So they continued their regular physical activity only. So the researchers measured the participants before and after the training program to compare the results, and the goal was to determine whether plyometric training improved their sprinting performance more than regular activity alone. So next is the power test protocol. So we will discuss the test that is used in this study. So first is the 50-meter sprint test. The athletes performed a 50-meter sprint to measure their running speed. During the sprint, the researchers also analyzed their sprint velocity, step length, and step frequency. They also observed different paces of sprinting, especially in acceleration phase and maximal velocity space. So next test is standing long jump test. This test measured lower body explosive power by determining how far the athlete could jump forward. Next is rebound jump test. In this test, the athletes perform repeated jumps as quickly and as high as possible. The researchers also measured the rebound jump index. This was calculated by dividing their jump height by their contact time. This means the researchers checked how high the athlete jumped and how quickly the feet left off the ground. The higher rebound jump index means better explosive power and faster muscle reaction. Next is the training program. The plyometric training program lasted for 8 weeks and was performed once per week. The exercises focus on improving their speed, explosive power, lower body strength, and coordination of the participants. Plyometric exercises train the muscles to produce force quickly, which is important for sprinting performance. These exercises help athletes push harder against the ground, resulting in faster running, longer step length, and better acceleration. Even though the training was done only once a week, the program still produced positive improvement in sprint ability. Next is the result. We can see the results showed that the plyometric training group improved their sprint performance more than the control group. The biggest improvement was seen in sprint velocity and step length. This means that the athletes were able to run faster because they covered more distance with each step. The study also found improvements in standing long jump and rebound jump performance. These improvements suggest that plyometric training increased lower body power and muscle coordination. The researchers also observed that step frequency remained almost the same. This means the athletes did not necessarily move their legs faster, but they improved by producing stronger and longer steps. Overall, the results showed that plyometric training was effective in improving speed and power in young athletes. So, summary of discussion. In summary, researchers explained that plyometric training improved sprint performance mainly because of increased step length. This means the athletes became more powerful and were able to push their bodies farther with each step. The improvements in rebound jump and standing long jump performance also showed better lower body strength and neuromuscular adaptation. So, neuromuscular adaptation means the muscles and nervous system work together more efficiently after training. The researchers also explained that plyometric training improved sprint stability while maintaining step frequency. This means the athletes became faster without needing to move their legs more quickly. The study proved that performing plyometric training once per week for 8 weeks was already enough to improve sprint performance in young athletes. So, in conclusion, plyometric training had positive effects on sprint velocity, step length, and explosive power in boys aged 9 to 12 years old. The training program also improved standing long jump performance and rebound jump performance. The study proved that plyometric training is effective for developing speed and power in young athletes. Thank you for listening. That's the end of the report about sprint running performance and plyometric training.